Hello everyone, welcome to our new session, and in this session we are going to cover comparison of adjectives. So let's start. Adjectives have 3 degrees or forms which are positive, comparative and superlative. What are the difference in these 3 degrees? Positive degree is a simple adjective and there is no comparison in that. For example, this room is big. Now big is a simple adjective and no comparison is there. And in comparison, there is a comparison between two things. And the sentence will become, this room is bigger than that room. So now the degree has become bigger from big. And there has been used a word than. So while using comparative degree, we usually use than. While coming to superlative degree is used to describe the highest or the lowest of something, and a comparison is being done between two or more than two things. And the adjective will become that this room is the biggest. Now there is no room bigger than that room. So that is why we have used the superlative degree biggest. Now let's see that how these adjectives are formed. If there is any adjective ending in E, then we will make its comparative and superlative degree by ending R and ST. Let's see. When the adjective is nice, the comparative will be nicer and we add R. In superlative, it's nicest by adding ST. Likewise, late, later, latest, close, closer, closest, rude, ruder, rudest, wide, wider, widest, simple, simpler, simplest. So these were some adjectives which ends with E, and the formation of comparative and superlative is with R and ST respectively. These are some adjectives in which we will double the end consonant and add ER and EST at the end to form comparative and superlative degrees. Like thin. Now we will double N and add ER. So it will become thinner and then thinnest. Other adjectives are flat, flatter, flattest, mad, madder, maddest, slim, slimmer, slimmest, hot, hotter, hottest. In these kinds of adjectives, we will simply add ER and EST to form comparative and superlative forms. Light will become lighter, lightest. Straight, straighter, straightest. Loud, louder, loudest. Bright, brighter, brightest. The adjectives which ends with Y, in these adjectives we will add IER and IEST respectively. Nasty, nastier, nastiest. Pretty, prettier, prettiest. Cloudy, cloudier, cloudiest. Noisy, noisier, noisiest. Lazy, lazier, laziest. The adjectives which have 2 syllables or more than 2 syllables, in these we normally put more and most in the comparative and superlative form respectively. Example: difficult, more difficult, most difficult. Careful, more careful, most careful. Handsome, more handsome, most handsome. Famous, more famous, most famous. We also have some adjectives which have irregular comparative and superlative forms. Examples are bad, and the comparative of bad is worse and superlative is worst. Similarly, good, better, best, much or many, more, most, little, less, least, far, farther, farthest or far, further, furthest, old, older, oldest, or old, elder, eldest. Now we have seen that how the degrees are formed, and it is quite simple, right? But there are some adjectives like perfect, whole, complete, etc. These adjectives don't have any comparative or superlative degree because they itself shows the absolute level of characteristic. Because if something is perfect, it is perfect and there is no comparison. These kind of adjectives have no comparative or superlative degree. Also, you need to remember that you cannot use double superlatives. What do you mean by double superlatives? Double superlatives are those when two superlative degrees are used in a sentence. For example, he is the most tallest boy in the class. Now the most is superlative and as well as tallest is the superlative degree and this sentence is incorrect. You can simply write he is the tallest boy in the class, or it can also be written as he is by far the tallest boy of the class. Let's understand how these degrees can be interchanged. Means that the superlative degree can be converted into comparative and the comparative can be into good. Let's understand this with an example. For this, we will take the same example. He is the tallest boy in the class. Now, tallest is the superlative. That means nobody is taller than him. So, how can you change this sentence into comparative? We will write no other boy is taller than him, or no boy in the class is taller than him. And while changing it into positive degree, we will say nobody is as tall as him. Now we have used tall. So in this case, the meaning of the sentence is same, but we have interchanged the degrees. Let's learn that how we can change the degree from positive to comparative. The sentence is he runs fast. And how can we change it into comparative one? He runs fast. That means there are some persons who runs faster than him. So we can say few run faster than him, or we can say others run slower than him. So what we have learnt? We have learned that when you have to change a superlative to a comparative degree, we will take a negative sentence. Okay. And when we are changing comparative degree to positive degree, we will use as adjective as. So this structure will be followed. When changing from positive to comparative, we use words like few, many, others. These kind of words are used. Or what we can use? We can use the opposite of the positive form. For example, we have done in the example that he runs fast. So the positive form was fast and we used slow. In this session, we have learned the 3 degrees of adjectives and their formations. Along with that, we have understood that we cannot use double superlatives in a sentence. Also, that how to interchange degrees from superlative to comparative and comparative to positive, and also from positive to comparative. That's all for this session, and in the next video, we are going to practice these also with the class exercises. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.